The Maywalk MK3 is a gait trainer for people with disabilities such as cerebral paresis, osteoporosis, brittle bone disease, hemiparesis, progressive muscular atrophy, Down syndrome with low muscle tone, and epilepsy. The gait trainer is available for young people as well as adults. The Maywalk MK3 gait trainer stimulates the development of walking. For many users, it will have the long-term effect of improving their ability to walk, their muscle strength and endurance, just as positive effects on digestion and blood circulation have been observed. Further, the Maywalk MK3 adds to the user's quality of life by enabling active participation in everyday activities. Users obtain a greater ability to make independent choices. This has a major impact on the perception of their quality of life. The Maywalk MK3 differs from other gait trainers in featuring spring support. Elastic movement, which is essential to a natural gait, is encouraged by the built-in springs. The upper part of the gait trainer, that is the seat and thorax ring, follow the movements of the user. Consequently, optimum support is provided in all gait phases. In the Maywalk MK3, it is furthermore possible to change the angle of the upper part of the body. This is of great importance to users with cerebral palsies. The angling has the effect of breaking the spastic pattern, employing gravity in creating propulsion, thus enabling the user to walk. The user can choose to enter the Maywalk MK3 backwards, thereby gaining a support enabling him or her to stand. This feature can be utilized in the kitchen, playing at the wash basin, or when giving mom or dad a hug. An interesting detail which may prove to be great fun and very useful. The Maywalk MK3 can be adjusted to fit each individual user so optimum functionality is ensured. All adjustments of the Maywalk MK3 are simple and can be made without any tools. Initially, a rough adjustment of the height of the gait trainer is made. This is carried out by means of the spanner grips on each of the two vertical tubes. To carry out the rough adjustment of height, lift the lower spanner grip, at the same time turn the upper grip. To increase height, turn the upper grip in the direction of the green arrow. To decrease height, turn it towards the red arrow. As soon as the upper spanner grip is turned, the lower grip may be released. When the upper grip has been turned through 2 revolutions, the vertical tube will engage. This corresponds to an increase in height of approximately 2.5 centimeters. Course adjustment should be done at both sides simultaneously. A rule of thumb. The correct height has been found when the user's elbows are level with the handlebar spanner grips. Subsequently, the height of the Maywalk MK3 is fine adjusted to the user in question. It helps to know the user's inside leg length, floor to groin, as well as the height from floor level to about the middle of the chest. The height of the seat is adjusted according to the user's inside leg length. This is done by means of the lowermost of the 3 thumb screws. To loosen the screw, press and hold it while turning it counterclockwise. The seat can now be moved up or down to the desired height. To retighten the thumb screw, press and hold it while turning it clockwise. This adjustment is stepless. The height of the thorax ring is adjusted to suit the user's needs. Usually it is set at a position halfway up the user's chest. The adjustment of the thorax ring is done by releasing the uppermost of the 3 thumb screws. To loosen the screw, press and hold it while turning it counterclockwise. The thorax ring can now be moved up or down to the desired height. To retighten the thumb screw, press and hold it while turning it clockwise. This adjustment is stepless. Before the user enters the gait trainer, the angling of the seat and thorax ring is adjusted. The gait trainer allows a forward inclination of the user's upper body of up to 15 degrees. Walking may be facilitated by introducing a forward inclination to the user's walking position and thereby giving him or her a forward-directed attitude. The angle of inclination is adjusted steplessly by means of the middle thumb screw. The angle is increased by turning the screw counterclockwise and decreased by turning it clockwise. Finally, the angling of the handlebar is adjusted. The handlebar at the front of the Maywalk MK3 is adjusted so that it provides support for the user, compensates for lack of balancing ability, and provides rest for the arms. The adjustment of the handlebar is done by means of the two spanner grips located at the front of the Meywalk MK3. Adjustment is enabled by turning the spanner grips in the direction towards the green arrows. The handlebar can now be steplessly adjusted. To fix the handlebar in the desired position, the spanner grips are turned in the direction towards the red arrows. The entering of the Meywalk MK3 is facilitated by the unique lowering-lifting mechanism. Prior to the user entering the gate trainer, the assistant takes hold of the tilt bar and tilts it up, whereby the seat is lowered. It is now easier to help the user move from the wheelchair into the Meywalk MK3. This may be done by means of a lift. When the user is seated, the thorax ring is closed and the rear stop is pulled up. The seat unit is raised to normal position again by pushing down the tilt bar until it locks with an audible click. Doing this, the assistant should be mindful of using his or her body in an ergonomically appropriate manner. It is important that the user contributes by standing up as far as possible. Accessories available for the Meywalk MK3. There is a wide range of accessories available for the Meywalk MK3. One of these is a plexiglass table, which is attached to the handlebar of the gate trainer. The table is provided with a thin foil that allows a picture, a letter, a drawing to be temporarily fixed to the table and to be a source of joy and inspiration. The hip pads will provide the user with the extra support and control that will make him feel comfortable in the gate trainer and be able to concentrate on walking. Users who find it difficult to keep the direction when walking can have the gate trainer fitted with swivel locks. The swivel locks are located right behind the front wheels and are easily activated by pulling back the snap lock head and turning it. The direction of the front wheels is now locked and the user can walk straight ahead. In addition to the parking brake, two types of brakes are available for the Meywalk MK3. A non-reverse brake, which prevents the gate trainer from running backwards, and a drag brake, which presses against the tire and produces friction, thereby making it easier to control speed. Both are fitted in the brake housing of the Meywalk MK3. The non-reverse brake is engaged by means of a snap lock located on the upper side of the brake housing. The pressure of the drag brake against the tire can be adjusted as well as activated or deactivated by means of the screw, which is also located on the upper side of the brake housing. The two brakes can be used individually or together. When the Meywalk MK3 is used by persons tending to throw their bodies backwards, we recommend an extra safeguard for the gate trainer. For this purpose, anti-tip supports are available. They are easily fitted at the rear wheels of the aid. If the user tends to get his feet under the wheels, leg guides can be fitted. This way, the user's feet are kept from the wheels. The leg guides are attached to unique movable fittings, enabling the leg guides to rise over small obstacles. If the user's legs tend to scissor during walking, a leg divider can be fitted on the Meywalk MK3. The leg divider is height adjustable for exact positioning. The leg divider is fitted under the seat and can be moved back and forth as needed.